Deep down, I know I'm a fighter. Deep down, I know my desires. Everybody thinks that I'm just a liar. They don't know what I got inside ya. I'm the one to fight fire with fire. I'm the type who never lets me get tired. Mess with me and they never will find ya. Yeah. People tell me I won't get it. They don't know me cause I'm cold winning. Always in the ninth, I closing. It's always in my mind, don't know quitting. I'ma be the one that blows up in it. You gon' be the one that shows up missing. I'ma be the one that knows my mission. You gon' be the one with no ambition. I'ma make you take it all back. You ain't never gonna get me, man, I'm too fast. Call me the juice, that 40-yard dash. Always look for it, no, never look back. I just spit the truth, better listen to my facts. Get me up in the booth and I put them on a blast. When I spit the truth, they all listen to the facts. Got nothing to lose, so I put the pen to bed. That's what I do, hard work always lasts. And the pain's not an act, no, it hurts real bad. But you have to attack what you want to attract, or you're gonna look back and regret what you lack. Everybody knows that's a fact. Yeah, I just want my words to impact. Yeah, I just want my words to all last. Yeah, not sorry if I put you on blast.
They know just what they see on the outside. They don't know just what I'm like on the inside. If you knew what I could do, you'd watch your backside. If you knew what I could do, you'd stay in at night. I'm the type of dude you don't wanna fuck with. I'm the type of dude enough is enough, bitch. I'm the type of dude who never gets complacent. I'm the type of dude who knows he's gonna make it, I'll make it.
Can't escape from my thoughts like a black hole. Can't escape from these thoughts and these assholes. Too many people feeling entitled. Too many people staying idle. Man, I work every day for the title, and I'ma get it, that thought is final. The way I think you could say is primal. Kill it, be killed, I'm your rival. I don't lose, no. I'ma be the one they choose, though. You gon' be the one they lose, ho. Way too busy and snooze, bro. I'ma be the one to rise up in it. Never gonna fall, I fight till I get it. Always staying tall, got pride, I'm grinning. I don't really think I'll ever find my limit. And I know that they all wanna hate me, but they see me on the climb, so they wait, see. If I make it, then they just might say, B, you been doing so good, brother K-Lee. I don't wanna hear your words, all the fake shit. Now I want my day, wanted to be patient. All the same people, never been complacent. We've been working hard, man, we on the same shit. I'm not just a sinner, I ain't you for dinner. I'm not a beginner, I'll paint you a picture. I got a guitar and they play that shit every day. No, I was not that great, figured out how to play. Learned how to change the beat, learned how to rap and sing. Passion is everything, loved it throughout my teens. 10,000 hours, so I could be fucking king. Hand me the ground, or just get out my fucking ring.
They know just what they see on the outside. They don't know just what I'm like on the inside. If you knew what I could do, you'd watch your backside. If you knew what I could do, you'd stay in at night. I'm the type of dude you don't wanna fuck with. I'm the type of dude enough is enough, bitch. I'm the type of dude who never gets complacent. I'm the type of dude who knows he's gonna make it, I'll make it.
Hey guys, what is up? What is up? Welcome to MK Headlines, episode number 65. I'm here with my co-host for the AM, Tom Stage, and Next Shift Journey are going to be here shortly. And guys, big news happened today. Big news happened today for the Philadelphia Eagles. Besides losing the Super Bowl, Shane Steichen, our offensive coordinator, went to the Indianapolis Colts as their head coach. But even bigger than that, Jonathan Gannon goes to the Arizona Cardinals and becomes their head coach. And that's the best news ever. Don't you agree, AM? And how you doing, bro?
Well, I got a Bam Margera shirt on today, and feeling good, man.
Yeah. So give me your thoughts.
I just want to say that I've heard a lot of excuses, and I've watched a lot of people talk, and I've seen a lot of different live streams within now and the end of the Super Bowl, and I've heard everything, but I've heard nobody talk about that special teams and offense, and that's where we're going to end up talking about a little bit later.
What up, Rob?
How you doing,
What up,
Rob?
Lucas? So
What's up?
give me your thoughts on Jonathan Gannon and this hiring. I want to hear your thoughts.
Oh,
on it.
be God, dude! I don't let the door hit you on your rear end, on your ass, and get the fuck out, man! Out of Philly. Be bygones, be bygones. And like I said, and I will say it again, and I'm sure people remember in the beginning of this season, I said, and you were on my Mitch. How many times did I say it? I said literally, Jonathan Gannon. Even if we win a Super Bowl, I hope he's fired. I don't want him. Even if we won a Super Bowl, I don't want Jonathan Gannon. He's gone. I said it in the beginning of the season. I said it in training camp. I don't like the guy.
Yeah,
I think he looks like a pussy. I mean, I think I'd flatline the dude, honestly. I don't think he's ever been in a fight, honestly. You know what? Give me 1 second, though, man. Hold on.
You're good, man. You're good. And you're not alone, bro. You are not alone. There were people that did not like this Jonathan Gannon when we got him last year. When we got him last year, people were just wanting him gone. I mean, it's just an ongoing thing. And then the Super Bowl was the final nail in the coffin. I mean, I knew from the beginning we were going to lose Gannon and Steichen after the Super Bowl run. I knew we were going to lose them both. So it's like, thank God it's over. Now we can either target Mike Zimmer, Vic Fangio, Lovie Smith. There's a lot of options for defensive coordinator.
We'll never be able to predict what Howie Roseman wants. That's the hard thing. You could try all you want, but we'll get someone that no one has picked.
Actually, Blue City, you want him back? He helped us. We beat you 3 times this year. Jonathan Gannon had nothing to do with that. It was the talent of our defense. Like, Gannon did nothing. We still whooped you 3 times.
Yep.
Go.
Yeah, we destroyed the Giants. That was fun this year. We just kept adding to that all-time record.
Oh, that was great.
That was great. Hey, look, we got to the Super Bowl. I'm not upset anymore, dude. We did great things. We're going to talk about so much in this show. Jalen Hurts broke so many records during that Super Bowl, outperformed Mahomes twice as good than himself. I mean, I can't believe the man proved he should, and then came back and brought it back to 35-35, and we have a whole bunch of things to talk about. Oh,
what up, Coach?
Coach Dante, how you doing? EC1, how you doing? How's up, everybody?
And Robert wants Byron Johnson as our offensive coordinator. He's our current quarterback coach.
I'm not a coaching expert. It's one thing that I don't.
I'm not either.
I'm not
either.
I'll look up players in the draft, but I can't do coaches.
What up, Taco? What up?
Taco, dude, it's Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, my tacos are good on my Super Bowl.
It's tacos every day.
It is, man. It is.
How you doing, Taco?
Junior Smith? Maybe. But look. I want to go over the Super Bowl real quick because people are acting like we got blown out here. Like it feels like we got blown out 40-3.
No.
We lost by 3.
Well, you got to understand the Eagles fans are passionate. I'm passionate too. It took me a while to get over it. But once you calm down and you start realizing what the real factor of this playing, and you watch the game, and I've watched the footage now 5 times and about some plays over about 100 times now, you can see where we made mistakes on offense and special teams. It wasn't primarily defense. I know Jonathan Gannon failed us in the second half, but we still could have won it. and could have had a 14-point lead. We could have gone at halftime, hypothetically 7-24, if there wasn't that Jalen Hurts fumble. Let's start it off right away. Let's just get into this Jalen Hurts fumble and get it off the bag right away. You say,
Go for it.
Let's go for it. So
Here, I'm going to give you the full screen because I know you have a lot to say.
that's right. I mean, from the footage that I saw over and over and over again, he had no contact. Okay, the man had the ball in his hands. He knew that there were two players coming right for him, and the only argument that I can make is that he was going to try to throw it away, or someone over them, obviously. But I think he was trying to throw it away. In the process, did this motion and lost the ball, which caused the 7-point fumble. And ultimately, that was one of the first mistakes that in the halftime gave them 14 points. But we had the 10-point lead. You can say that. But it could have been 7-24 at halftime easily if Jalen Hurts hadn't done that.
Yeah.
You know? It's just an unfortunate thing. So let's forget that. Let's move on. You can look here.
Here, bring up. Yep, there you go.
That's Jalen Hurts' rushing statistics in the Super Bowl. Is ranked the best quarterback in the Super Bowl. He had the most attempts in rushing ever. He had the most yards as a quarterback ever in the Super Bowl. He had most yards after contact with 45 in the Super Bowl. He had first down / TD conversions with 10 of them, most in the Super Bowl. Yards from runs of 10 or more, most in the Super Bowl, 53. And first down / TD conversion percentage was a 66.7, which is the best in the Super Bowl history. I mean, I just want to give one shout out real quick, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
I don't want to leave the Chiefs out here. I want to give a shout out to the Chiefs linebacker, Nick Bolton. Played all 74 snaps for that Chiefs defense. I think honestly should have deserved MVP for this game over Mahomes, because I'm about to show you the reason why, for my opinion, is for this. He recorded 7 solo sacks, 2 tackle assists. I mean, he literally stopped nothing from a first down on his coverage. There was no first down for being his fault, and you can see. And he's the reason for that fumble in the 36-yard back for the touchdown from the Jalen Hurts. I honestly think that was the game changer. As much as we love Jalen Hurts, you just can't drop the ball like that in the Super Bowl. My next thing where I'm going to go on is special teams in the second half. We gave up 24 points in the second half.
Butterfly, yeah. Yes, you did.
Because of a return that brought them all the way to our 5-yard line. We used the zone coverage in the second half in red zone. That's unheard of and untypical, especially when you know Mahomes is a TD guru in the red zone, is going to throw way more touchdown passes than they will in rushing. So you know he's going to throw it in the end zone. You know he's going to go for a TD pass, but you go for a zone coverage, leave the man wide open, and an easy run. And that happened twice. But let's give some little bit of fact. I mean, despite the loss, they rated us 74 on our offensive line. Jordan Mailata, Lane Johnson, and Jason Kelsey.
Hey, Randy, what up, bro?
All day with 0 sacks.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, we're going to give AM a moment, then I'll give you your time to speak. All right.
No. You know what? I've said enough. I've said enough.
Oh, okay.
I want to hear another opinion, because I want to leave the best for last, like you said, Mitch.
All right.
The best is going to be for last.
Just give me a second, okay? I'm just trying to finish my setup here. Just give me 1 quick second. I was hoping further, wanted to keep going, but
Yeah.
No. Keep going with this real quick with the offensive line. Mitch, what do you think? The offensive line played great for minus. I mean, we did have 2 sacks, but our offense and defensive players cannot be blamed. If you want to blame anything, blame the linebackers. But honestly, this was Jonathan Gannon's fault. We brought the points. We scored 35 points as a losing team, which is the highest record for a losing team in NFL Super Bowl history. No other losing teams made 35 points. Jalen Hurts brought this team back. Remember, we were down. and he brought us to a tie 35-35.
Correct.
We were down, and one of the reasons why was we screwed up. We shouldn't have allowed them to get the first touchdown right when they came back from second half. You noticed that, right? Right from second half, when they came back right on the field from halftime, they scored.
Yeah.
No problem. Right down the field. It's like why didn't we maintain that first half discipline, especially the very first drive against Patrick Mahomes? I know they scored, but in the second one, we'd stopped them. And that's where I'm going at. Even in the first half, we could have maintained that type of defensive. But you could see the play style completely changed. We allowed Kelsey to run all over us. But, he wasn't to blame for the reason why we lost this. You can't blame the field, even though Reddick said it was the worst field that he's ever faced in the NFL and wanted change in the NFL. He's the first one to come out and say that you can't blame it because the Chiefs played on the same field. We've heard all those excuses. You can't say it was the defense because they had 0 sacks, 0 fumbles, 0 interceptions, because neither did the Chiefs. There were bad calls on the refs on both sides. Yeah, it was a horrible call, whether you call that a holding or not, but so were some of I can say maybe that were bad calls that were given on the Eagles side. So you can't say it was the ref side.
Okay.
But if you look at both quarterbacks, look how good Jalen Hurts did. He did twice as good as Patrick Mahomes. Okay, he
What
did
up, EC1?
fantasy points. He did twice as good on completions and attempts. He did twice as good on yardage. Okay, so he didn't get 3 touchdowns like Patrick Mahomes. Okay, so what? Guess what? He scored 2. How many TDs did Jalen Hurts?
3.
And 3, correct?
3.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That's more than Mahomes. And we all knew that Patrick Mahomes was going to be a red zone TD quarterback. There was no surprising that. But you got to remember, Jalen Hurts did all that with 2 fucking sacks.
Yeah.
Still brought this team back. It's
Hurts
not
is amazing, Butterfly.
And then I want to go on. I might as well just finish. Look at the total.
Just go on for it, Am. Just finish
Look at the fucking total yardage here on receiving. We completely destroyed them with A.J. Brown almost getting 100 yards at 96. Devontae Smith does get literally 100 yards. Dallas Goedert got 60. He didn't do just as good as Kelsey. Kelsey was their number 1 guy. He got 81 yards. Okay, so Juju Smith-Schuster gets 53. No one there on their wide receiver showed me dominance this game. What this game came down to literally was mistakes by the Eagles. We'll go on here. If you want to say it was rushing. Okay, so prove me here what rushing they did. They only got 20-yard more rushing attempts than we did. We got 3 TDs on rushing with Jalen Hurts, and they only got 1 with Pacheco. We dominated in the rushing. Jalen Hurts alone getting 70 yards. That's where I go back here one more time. Sorry.
No, I just want to say really quick, though, I think the reason why we lost this game was the fact that
mistakes.
Gannon went into the first half thinking, wow, this is going to be easy. We're up. No. Just hear me out.
Randy, go.
So Gannon sees, okay, it's 24. We're up 10 going into half. So he's like, well, our defense is working. It's killing. We're doing our job. He didn't expect, nor did he anticipate that they were going to adjust the way they adjusted with their game playing style. He didn't. He stuck with it. He kept on with what was working in the first half, but it wasn't working in the second half, clearly. And they ran up and down the field us in the second half. We didn't stop them once.
No, I disagree, Randy. He started doing red zone coverage.
But if that was the case, then why were so many players having blown coverages? 2 touchdowns where nobody was in zone.
No, they were in zone.
Pacheco had a touchdown wide open. Nobody was even close to him. He basically walked in dancing.
Wide open too.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Why was no one on him? Who do you have to blame? Linebackers or the safety?
You have to blame the coaching because they didn't set the players up proper for this positioning.
You're right. They coast.
That's what I was saying.
But you're not playing man-to-man at that point.
All right. Yo, EC1, I know you got a lot of shit to say. Go for it.
We can't hear you, man.
You're muted, bro.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
You're good, man. Go for it.
I was connected to my Bluetooth.
Yeah. You're good, man.
Let me know if you
Let
can
it
hear me
all
now.
out. I know you got a lot of shit to say.
I got a lot. Hold on, real quick. Let me make sure it's not on Bluetooth. Hold on.
You're good, bro. Take your time. No rush.
All right, you hear me now?
Yep. All good, bro.
Yeah,
Go
man.
for
You
it.
cannot blame the defense on this. You can't because the defense
Hey,
did just enough.
let EC go, then I'll go back to you.
I mean, I'm not blaming the defense. I'm blaming the defense coordinator because your
Yep.
job is in 2 weeks to prepare for one of the best quarterbacks probably in the NFL. And you had no idea how to stop him. I mean, you got pantsed by Andy Reid. You got pantsed. Your underwear was on the freaking ceiling wheel. I mean, on the ceilings. You had no idea how to stop this team, right? You leave running backs just gas you. Like, this is not the same defense coordinator that I saw versus the 49ers. It wasn't the same defense that I saw against the Giants. We were more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think part of it was the fact that, maybe the turf
Yeah,
was
home
little,
field advantage.
I think there was a lot of times. First of all, that field was horrible, and I think a lot of players would slip into. But I mean, Jonathan Gannon I'm still, when you talk about defense coordinators, when changes, what do we talk about? We talk about guys who are aggressive, right? I
Yep.
mean, there was a clip where Doug Peterson went to Jim Schwartz, and Jim Schwartz said, "If I don't get this, you just know that I'm trying to get you the ball," And he never once looked like he was on players' behinds. He never once looked like he was uncomfortable. He looked like he was okay with it. And that's what I don't want from my defense coordinator. My defense coordinator should be yelling at these players when their assignments are broken. My defense coordinator should be putting players in the best positions to win. You say you're a DB coach, but yet you have your cornerbacks 15 yards off the ball. And come on. You know what I'm saying? You have Marcus Epps on Travis Kelce, who's a liability at safety. I'd rather put Chauncey Gardner Jr. on Travis Kelce. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do that.
Exactly. Thank you.
So, I mean, the stuff that
right.
That's what I
the
was
stuff
saying. Coaching. It's the
Yeah,
coaching.
the stuff that I'm hearing from people
Hallelujah.
telling me that he's a good defense coordinator. No, he wasn't. He was good against mediocre quarterbacks. But when it comes to elite quarterbacks like Mahomes, he couldn't do it. We saw Dak Prescott absolutely destroy us on Christmas Eve. You know what I'm saying? We saw so many hell. I think Andy Dalton had a good first half. So, Jonathan Gannon, it was time for him to go. I'm glad he took the Arizona Cardinals job. I think they signed him to a 5-year deal, something crazier than that.
Yeah.
Holy
And you know
shit.
what?
No,
Good riddance.
seriously. I
Good
told
riddance.
the
When you go out there,
I think
Hold
I
on.
was on your chat, and I literally told you live on your chat. I go, I don't care if Jonathan Gannon wins a Super Bowl. That motherfucker needs to go.
Yeah, that's how I feel
don't
about
care
Doc
who
Rivers.
wins
If we
the
win,
Super
he's
This
gone.
this
He's
this
gotta
is
get
like
the
my Super
fuck
Bowl
out
win right here, man.
Philly.
This is like my Super Bowl win right here because he
He's a
had to
part
go,
of
man.
the whole
I-
the Colts
I could not
mistake.
see him coming back to Philadelphia after the way he performed, man. I think that he was mentally
He's already
defeated.
gone, dude. He's at Cardinals
Yeah, it
now.
was
He's
just bad.
fired going to Cardinals.
Was like I'm hearing rumors that we might get Denard Wilson, the DB coach inside. I don't want an inside guy in the locker room. I want someone different. You know what I'm saying? Go give me Mike Zimmer. Go get me someone who can bring his defense back because we have not had a great defense coordinator, let's be real, who I thought was a great defense coordinator since Jim Johnson. I like Jim Schwartz. I mean, I would take Jim Schwartz over Jonathan Gannon any day. But fortunately, it is what
What if
it
this
is.
brings open defensive head coaches, such as Alabama, Oklahoma?
I'm okay with that. But here's the thing, right? Sometimes college
I don't
defense
know.
coordinators
I don't know.
work
I
out.
don't know nothing about coaches. I'm just guessing.
I mean, didn't someone just hire one of them from Georgia? The offensive
Yeah.
coordinator from Georgia?
Dude, that dude from Georgia. Woo! He's like
Manhook or something.
Like
Monhook or something like
Bud
that. Yeah.
Foster.
Something like that, yeah.
I mean, why don't you go hire a guy like that from defense corner from Georgia? Bring him in. You know what I'm saying? You got Nakobe Dean right here on the
That guy
roster.
probably
You got
might end up
Jordan
being a
Davis.
head coach, though.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but like I said, man, I take Mike Zimmer. I think Mike Zimmer would be a perfect fit. Mike Zimmer is the guy that I would like. I think he fits our style, what we look for. Imagine what he can do with Hassan Reddick and all those defense coordinators. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people have issues with Mike Zimmer, but I think Mike Zimmer would be a good defense coordinator. You remember, he was a head coach for the Vikings. He has
Yeah.
not been a head coach. He's not going to be a head coach. We saw Dan Quinn how good he could be for the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, go get me a defense coordinator that's going to be a lot aggressive. That's going to bring a lot of to the table. When you
Howie
at the last,
Roseman will figure it out. I trust fully Howie Roseman. He says it's going to be a setback. That's the thing. You could sit here and guess.
well, did you hear what Elio Sherpark said? Elio Sherpark said it's hard to find defense coordinator.
Howie Roseman won't give you what you want. Howie Roseman will find something
He's gonna
that
give
no one has even thought of.
Yeah, man. I'm just hoping.
That's the crazy thing about Howie fucking Roseman, dude. He's like fucking Wizard of Oz, the guy behind the curtain. Like,
I was getting nervous because they wanted Jonathan Gannon back. I'm like, why would you want him back for what? When they were trying to bring him back, and there was rumors going around that they wanted Jonathan Gannon back, that they were trying to stop him from going to Arizona.
There was a rumor that they wanted him back. Yeah.
Oh God, no. Even
there was. I swear to God, there was. I was laughing.
Like Nick Gunn was trying to keep Jonathan Gannon from going.
Would you guys take Lovie Smith as a DC?
Hell no.
No,
I would.
No,
I'll take Lovie Smith. No, because if it's age,
Lovie Smith is Lovie Smith. I don't know. Has one
questions. I don't know about these motherfuckers.
Like
he was pretty decent for the Bears a couple years ago.
I liked Lovie Smith. I did, but
if we bring Lovie Smith, I won't be mad. but I'd rather go after a guy like Mike Zimmer. I really want Mike Zimmer.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I totally get where you're coming from. But yeah,
I think Mike Zimmer. I think Mike Zimmer with this defense, man, would be a solid pickup, man. I mean, I think he would be he's a good defense coordinator. The problem was they made him a head coach, and sometimes defense coordinators are not good head coaches. So you bring him back to the basics. And I think Mike Zimmer with his defense that we have. You know what I'm saying? Would be an absolute steal, man. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, there's a lot of rumors that Brad Johnson also might take that.
Listen, I'll take a Lovie Smith. You know what, Mitch? I'll take a Lovie Smith at this point. I just want anything but Jonathan Gannon in that system, man. Get rid of that shit. Get up and get the hell out of here with that shit, man. Take that to Arizona, man. But my issue is if you're Arizona, why would you want Jonathan Gannon? Wouldn't you want offensive coordinator that would come in?
They're gonna gain from him.
Like this is why the Cardinals are the worst organization. That's why they won't win shit, because that's just a stupid move on their part.
You know what blows my mind? Hear me out real quick. The field they just lost on was the Cardinals' home field. They lost on it with Jonathan Gannon, but yet they won them. What?
That's actually funny. Wow.
It don't make sense.
I'm wondering if the Cardinals.
Am I losing my fucking mind here?
Why the hell would you hire a
coach that lost in your home field at the fucking Super Bowl?
Well, Fangio don't need to be back, man. Did you see how he prepared against Kansas City? I don't want Fangio here. I'm glad he's in Miami. Let him go to Miami. There was rumors that Fangio. There was rumors that Fangio had.
Go ahead. Easy.
But there was rumors that Fangio was with Jonathan Gannon doing a game plan. I don't want him either. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Fangio. I thought I would want him, but after that, the way he prepared against the Kansas City Chiefs with Jonathan Gannon, no, I don't want that type of defense, man. You know what I'm saying? You two got out-coached by Andy Reid. You got out-coached. Both of y'all got out-coached by Eric Bieniemy. Good luck in Miami. Good luck in Arizona. Hasta la vista. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say. Like, I'm still really disappointed in my team how the fact that you lead the Kansas City Chiefs team when you had to lead in halftime beat you. Like, because it's just unacceptable. It's unacceptable. It shouldn't happen. And, it happens, man, But we got to get a defense coordinator that can come in there and bring that defense, man. I wanted someone like a Legion of Boom type defense, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to be too aggressive, but you got to put your players in best positions to win.
We need a linebacker, man. When are we going to get one? Like
We
a
do
top
got one. Jacoby Dean.
linebacker.
We got
We got Jacoby Dean.
TJ Edwards
No.
is probably.
He-
Would you guys keep TJ Edwards?
Is he actually gonna play as a linebacker though? Like
It depends on how our linebacker depth. It depends on our
I mean,
linebacker
like,
depth.
what do
We-
Well, I mean,
we got-
Kaiser
we
White.
got-
I think
we got-
Kaiser White's a free
Blows my
agent
mind
this
about
year.
Jonathan
Yeah,
Gannon.
Kaiser White's a free agent too.
You have
Thank God, he
Kobe
stunk.
Dean
That was just terrible. I didn't like that
and
signing at all.
Davis at the Super Bowl, and we're winning by 10 points. Forget mistakes. And you have them. Why wouldn't you throw them out to the Lions and just say, "This is the Super Bowl. It's time to use them now"? What are we waiting for them in the future for 8 years? Is it like an?
I mean, are you going to put a rookie out
use
there
them now?
against
We're
a
here. We're
better
at the
team?
Super Bowl. Let's go! Like
I would.
they're here. It's the show. Where's Davis? Where's Nakobe Dean? This is where you want to use
Jonathan
them.
Gannon sounds
They
like
just
Doc
must
Rivers
not
won't
be
play
good
talent.
enough. You're telling me Edwards is
Yeah,
better?
putting Doc Rivers for open
White
his mouth
is
for that we're going
better?
to win the Super Bowl too.
Yeah, Doc Rivers said we were going to go. win the
Where's
Super Bowl.
White all
That's
season
another thing I
long?
want to go.
White, where have you been? I haven't heard your name since
Did he have a pick since preseason
preseason.
Something like that. But where was
against the
Slay?
Jets? He picked off Zach
Since
Wilson.
Preseason.
I didn't hear Slay's name. I didn't hear.
Slay did great. They didn't throw Slay's way. They
No.
picked on Maddox. They picked on Bradbury, and they fucking sure picked on Epps and our linebacker, especially Edwards. Edwards was lost.
You know who I want. You know who I
He
want
made
in the
up with
draft.
some tackles, but he was lost.
MC, you know who I want? I mean, for the AM, you know who I want? I want Antonio Johnson from Texas AM, bro. Bring me that safety.
Dude,
Bring me that safety. You
just
put
that
him with CJ
fucking
Gardner
hard
Johnson.
knocking-
You
Did you
you
guys
bring
see
him with
Gardner
CJ Gardner Johnson.
Instagram
I'm
post?
telling you, give me my boy Antonio
Epps gotta
Johnson,
go.
man.
He's
That
on
dude
a
hits
free
hard.
agent. He's got to go. I'm saying I'm with EC1, dude. Something I need a spark at safety because I miss.
Have you seen Antonio Johnson, man? That dude is a beast.
Did you guys see Gardner Johnson's Instagram post?
No.
It was a joy, Philly Nation.
He'll be back, man. They're not letting him
I
go.
love him back.
But look, EC1, check this out. Look how much better he
Mhm.
did overall against Patrick.
I think Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the NFL. I don't care about Patrick Mahomes. I think he's still the best quarterback in the NFL.
Got 3 rushing touchdowns. I mean, I can't
Yeah.
point it out on my mouse, but the very top there at the
And
bottom.
people still talk about the fumble,
Three
man. That's
rushing
not why we
touchdowns.
lost the
He
game.
put the team on his back, dude. He
Oh,
showed
absolutely.
that he belongs at the Super Bowl. He showed that he deserved to be at the Super Bowl, and we were the better team. We have stats to show we were the better team at this Super Bowl, and what is sad,
And
we were the
and
better
all we
team.
needed was a defense
I'm
coordinator that put players in
declaring
best
it. We
positions.
were the fucking better team. We have the better stats. We have the better records. We have the better quarterback. The only thing that brought us down
I
was
think Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the NFL right
mistakes
now.
that cost us 14 points. The Jalen Hurts fumble that led to a touchdown,
Mhm.
and special teams that brought us down to the 5-yard line and caused another touchdown because we used zone touchdown. But they brought us.
Well, I mean,
special
you want to
teams
talk
is
about
to
that
blame.
fumble? You want to talk about that fumble? Let's talk about the fumble. The fumble was
Well,
created
let's
by
forget
Shane
about the
Steichen.
fumble.
Shane
It's
Steichen
even
ran
a
Jalen Hurts
7-point
into.
lead with the special teams in second half. They dragged us all the way down to the field on our.
I mean, if
5-yard
I
line.
think Samala
They
don't
started
jump,
off
the
the
fumble
first
would have
drive.
hit.
Let
I got a
Cool Cat
question.
speak. Yo,
I
let
got a
Cool Cat
question.
speak.
What's up, everybody? By the way,
Hey, cool
I got
cat.
a
Sorry, we're
question.
getting heated
Yeah, I know.
here.
Yeah,
Go
because
back, go
everybody
for it.
talking. Yep, because everybody talking about the fumble. By the way, further, you're welcome because I knew you was gonna be looking for me. Anyway,
How you feeling
yeah,
about Gannon going, man? How you feeling?
He made a
I'm gonna
video.
talk about that in a minute. 'Cause I got a lot of stuff to say about that. Because everybody wants to stuff like this coming from Cole, right? Hurst calls, and if y'all watch the Birds
First one calls nothing, bro. What are you talking? Did you watch the
if y'all
freaking
watch
game?
the Birds, if y'all watch the Birds of Broad Street with me, Notion, Trey, and BG,
Fly, Eagles.
sorry, Mitch, I know.
I didn't
If y'all
click
watch,
it.
I know. The point I'm trying to make is, I'll use it in a minute. I'll try to see if it can work. The point I'm trying to make is, man, I'm trying to think what I was going to say. Damn. Anyway, everybody's talking about that Jalen Hurts fumble. Yeah, it was his. Yeah, that was a bad mistake. Both me and Mitch, when we saw it, that was a bad mistake. But I want everybody in the world to ask yourself this: what did Jalen Hurts do after that? After that fumble?
I'll show you.
After
I'll show you.
criticizing,
He tied. No, AM.
He threw a
Can you
pick
take
six.
that
to
right
everybody.
there?
AM. Can you take that off real quick?
what did he
He
do
tied
after
the
that?
game. He tied the game.
He tied the game. But
He threw a
look
pick
on
six.
his rushing with his 3 TDs. He had the most attempts ever, the most yardage from any quarterback, most yards after contact, most first downs with TD conversions, most running
That's what I was
attempts
saying, Bobby.
with 10 plus yards. And look at a 66.7 on his TD conversion first down, best in the Super Bowl. The man just set the standard.
Jalen Hurts was the
The
best
man set
quarterback
the
in the
standard.
NFL.
He
man.
would have been MVP if we had won. Easy.
So what I'm trying to say is,
If we had a
to
liability at
everybody-
defensive coordinator that named Jonathan Gannon.
Yo, Cool Cat, go.
yeah. So
Go
what
ahead.
I'm trying to
My
say is, and I ain't going on no more rants because I went on a rant yesterday with the crew.
I know, I saw it.
I watched
Yeah.
it.
Yep. Salute to Simone. She was out covering basketball. The hardest working woman in the world. Best decision I made to add her to the show. The point I'm trying to make is, what up, sis? The point I'm trying to make is this. No one should be blaming Jalen Hurts for this loss. Nobody. Because like I said yesterday, does Jalen Hurts play defense?
Nope.
Does Jalen Hurts play defense?
No,
He should have.
Jalen
Maybe he
Hurts
got a
the reason-
touchdown.
Yeah, was Jalen Hurts the reason why Patrick Mahomes went up and down the field with Juju, who's running his mouth, and Kadarius Toney?
Wait,
Was
hold
Jalen
up
Hurts
now,
playing
hold
special
up.
teams?
TikTok boy.
But Jalen Hurts had twice the better stats. Yardage. What am I looking at right here? Better
Exactly.
completion and attempts. I mean, he scored more himself than Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, I don't think he should be MVP. I think Nick Bolton should be, but okay.
The point I'm trying to make is Jalen Hurts was not the problem, and no
No,
one
it
should be
wasn't.
going after him. The person y'all should be going after is Jonathan Gannon and the defense, who, by the
Gannon,
way,
we all know, got a phone call at halftime and said, "We hire you for Arizona, but you have to
Good.
blow out the game for us to hire you."
good.
Hanged
Good.
up on him and said,
Jalen Hurts
"Okay,
had that game won. You stop, because that's my
screw us
problem.
over."
'Cause everybody and their mama want to talk about that Jalen Hurts fumble.
I'm just messing.
Okay, what did he do after that? Went right back down the field and scored a touchdown. Those A.J. Brown touchdowns, that Devontae Smith catch, that Cotter catches. Thank you, Jalen. Your defense and your special team let you down. You couldn't get one stop on Patrick Mahomes. You couldn't get, and I'm not mad about that call with the James Bradbury. It is what it is.
Oh, I think it's
But what
a ticky-tacky call, man, and I don't know why the
I
referee do that.
I know, but
It is what. I'm going to say this: if you blame Jalen Hurts, you don't know football. You should stop watching football because, listen, Jalen Hurts put us in a position to try to win. If you blame Jalen Hurts and you're an Eagle fan, take your clothes off. Don't work for this team again because you don't know football. The guy put us on our back not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Dude, what about those
This
amazing
defense-
passes to
This
Devontae
defense-
Smith,
hold on.
Dallas
This
Goedert?
defense-
Those
this defense
passes
couldn't
were the
stop
most
Mahomes from doing
important
this.
passes
Hold
I've
on.
ever seen.
AM
Go
go.
ahead.
AM go.
Hey, dude, I just want to say the Devontae Smith passes with the Goddard and A.J. Brown was the most phenomenal passes. You got to look at it in perspective. That wasn't an
We're gonna
Eagles
talk about
nor a
Watkins in a
Chiefs.
bit.
If you
We're
were
gonna talk about
watching
Watkins
this
in a
Super
bit.
Bowl, you have got to say that some of those passes by Jalen Hurts, like
They were right there. Now,
Oh my
further-
time.
hold on,
Perfect.
Cool Cat. What are you going to say about to close here? What were you going to say?
First things first, further say the line. You know how we do it on the show.
Too fucking.
No, you did it again.
Freaking Hurts! There we go.
There.
Jalen freaking Hurts!
That's number one. Number
Hey,
two.
Dude,
All right, before we
those
get to
passes, there was no reason for
All right,
Quay
all right, all
Hawkins
right.
not to catch
Cool
that
Cat. Cool Cat.
motherfucker.
What were you going to say here? I want to
Yeah.
know what you were going to
number one, I wanted further to say the line, which salute to you. Secondly, Cole, the shaking of the hand, I believe they did that already. So anyway, that's number two. And number three, and most
Well, why does it
importantly,
matter though? Like, why does it matter?
Why does it matter that he shook his hand, man? Y'all love to bring up stupid stuff, man. Can y'all worry about the Cowboys actually making the NFC Championship game next year? Please?
It's
Like, come
funny
on,
because
man.
all y'all Cowboys fans,
Y'all,
all
and again,
y'all Cowboys.
like I said yesterday, man, y'all some tension whores, bro. Like, why are you worried about us? I never seen a fan base like ours in a division worry about the Eagles, man. Did y'all make the Super Bowl? Why are you celebrating
Oh,
nobody's
by the way,
success,
Cole,
man?
hey Cole, Jerry
Randy, take
Jones
the
is
DM.
cheap.
Damn, man.
Jerry Jones is cheap. Jerry
Jerry
Jones is
Jones gonna
cheap.
be dead without a Super Bowl, man. That man's gonna be another Al Davis, not getting another Super Bowl in his life. Come on, bro.
Jerry Jones is cheap. Anyway, I'm happy that Jonathan Gannon is gone because it's his fault that
Nobody's
the
triggered,
team.
bro. Nobody's
It's his
triggered. You the
fault.
one
Am I
saying stupid
triggered?
stuff.
I'm just laughing. I'm laughing here.
Dude, we made it to the
Jerry
Super Bowl.
Jones ain't going to
I
help
got to
you out. I'm
relax and
laughing.
watch a Super Bowl with
Watch,
Listen.
watch
Dak
this,
Prescott is
Cole.
in his
Hey,
8th year
Cole.
and still can't win
I
an
enjoyed
NFC championship
Cole.
game.
All
Come
right,
on, man.
guys.
You lost.
I mute myself, man.
No, you're all good. But Cool Cat, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, I was going. I'm sorry. I started all this. My bad,
No,
y'all.
you're
No,
fine.
you
You're
good,
fine.
man.
This is entertainment.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, my bad. Well, the point I'm trying to make is, Cole, you think OBJ? You think Jerry Jones is going to get you OBJ? How about D Hop? How about Stephon Diggs?
They ain't D
You
Hop. They
really
don't have
think
no
he's going to
money.
help out Dak Prescott?
They were talking about getting Baker Mayfield or some shit long
Come
ago.
on, Cole.
Oh, I heard
Look
the Saints were
towards your
trying to do that.
owner. Look towards your owner. But what I'm trying to say is,
Then you go
I'm
get Derek
happy
Carr. I heard he got
Jonathan.
released.
Yeah, I'm happy that Jonathan Gannon is gone because
Yeah.
you didn't stop the best quarterback in the league. Because here's the thing: you needed one stop, 3 and out. You get the ball back to Jalen freaking Hurts with a minute and something left. Jalen Hurts goes down the field to either have a tie field goal or touchdown to
Dude, you can't
touchdown
blame.
to win the game.
I don't think he would tie. I think he would have won it,
Gave
man.
us some things
I
on
think he would have scored.
and they screwed them on certain. You can't bring it. It's either or on that refs, man.
You
And
got five,
either
man.
or
Okay,
on the
you got
field,
five.
too.
You got five in the '90s, bro. Show me the VCR and go play that.
Yo, hey, someone made up. What
Okay,
was that comment?
you got five.
Rihanna's
Congratulations.
baby even made it to the Super Bowl, and
And
that
since
motherfucker ain't
then,
even born yet.
Patrick Mahomes has been the more NFC Championship games, more conference games, more Super Bowls than your quarterback has been. And matter of fact, your quarterback hasn't done that. You know, so your last time your quarterback has been to a Super Bowl was 2 days ago, getting the water, paying the water. That's the last time he'll ever sniff a Super Bowl. Dak is
Why
garbage.
did I say
Man.
the Cowboy
I keep
fans?
on saying Dak is trash, man. He's a mediocre backup quarterback at the most. And you know what? I hope the guy. Listen,
And
you
you know
want to
what?
know? Here's some.
Jalen Hurts
You want to hear some facts? You want to hear some
proved he's
facts?
not a
I'm
Dak
telling you right
Prescott.
now. I'm gonna tell you right now. You ain't gonna like this draft, Cowboy fans. You might be drafting a quarterback.
Let
Don't
me
be
tell you.
surprised. I heard the TCU guy is getting some interest from Dallas.
Oh,
You want to make
what's
me
his
laugh,
name
man?
again?
Like Daniel Jones?
Randy, what's the guy's name from TCU again?
Think
Oh.
what's
dude, you know what the Cowboys would love is
The quarterback?
Drake May.
Yeah, the
Maybe
quarterback.
that's what the
Duggan.
Cowboys are
Max
going to
Duggan.
go for. I
Got
swear.
it. Thank
Oh
you.
my
Cowboys
God,
are
man.
going to go for Drake May. I'm calling it now. I think I've read it because EC1 just woke
They
me
call
up.
him the Red Rifle 2.0.
UNC quarterback after this year will be going in 2024. Not this year, next year.
Jalen Hurts Super Bowl
Got
is
one more
lost.
year to
Okay.
go.
You keep laughing because he'll be
Drake
back.
May
Don't
will
worry.
be a Cowboys
No, you want to hear something
quarterback.
funny? He's so young, he hasn't seen a Super Bowl yet.
Oh, so he's one of those just these groupies that want to have some tension, man. Your father didn't give you enough tension, I guess, when you were little, huh? So now you got to go to Kuka Connor and Mitch Koski's last team to get some attention because your father didn't do that for you. You know what I'm saying? You probably weren't born the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl. I don't know why these young guys think they have room to talk. You've seen zero. I saw my team win. You know what I'm saying? I saw my team win. Yeah, we didn't win it this year. You're right.
My Sixers.
But at least I saw my team win a Super Bowl. Show me pictures where you are celebrating. Show me a video where you were celebrating the Super Bowl. Because I can show you on my stream, on my other account where I was celebrating the Eagles Super Bowl when we beat Tom Brady.
I got a video.
Y'all can't do that.
I'm older than Coles.
Wait, really? Am, really?
We'll talk about it in the private chat.
I don't know where to go from here now.
That's bullshit.
Okay,
I was there
I just
too,
wanted to
then.
pop up here and tell y'all how I felt. So,
I
I'm
don't
out.
even fucking remember it.
Mitch, I'll see you probably Monday. I just wanted to pop up here and say my
Oh,
piece.
yeah.
So,
No. So say what you gotta say. How do you feel about Jonathan Gannon?
yeah, about Jonathan Gannon, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out because you cost me a damn Super Bowl. I will never get over this Super Bowl because y'all don't understand. I wanted this for my quarterback. Out of everything that I wanted this for my quarterback because I'm tired of the hate. I'm about to go on a rant, y'all. Y'all got me started.
Go
I'm
ahead.
tired
Go
of the hate.
on the rant, man. It's your
tired
time.
of the hate because y'all should have saw the last episode. So
I did.
this ain't going away. Cool. Yeah. I'm tired of the Jalen Hurts hate. I wanted this Super Bowl just to shut up all the haters, the doubters, the critics, the Cowboy fans, the Chris Sims, the Bart Scotts, the Nick Wrights. Everybody said exactly. What? Yeah, exactly. All the people that said, Jalen Hurts is a running back playing quarterback, and AJ Brown is gonna be pushing, and he's gonna be unhappy. He gonna be unhappy because he's with Jalen Hurts instead of Ryan Tannehill. Well, guess what? Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the NFC.
I think he's the
Jalen
best
Hurts
quarterback
is
in the
the
NFL.
Patrick
I think he's the
Mahomes.
best quarterback in the NFL.
Look at that.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
take that off.
Well,
Take that off.
Patrick Mahomes is still in the
Damn,
league,
take
but
that
I get it. Patrick Mahomes still in the league, but I get it. But yeah, outside of Patrick Mahomes, he's the best quarterback in the NFC.
No,
NFL.
he proved he's better. He proved in the Super Bowl he is better in the Super Bowl than you're wrong, man. I think Jalen Hurts is better. I changed. I am a changed man, and I really do believe Jalen Hurts is going to prove this NFL a different way. I'm going to call it now. This is a fucking hot take, but dude, Jalen Hurts, I think, can be just as good as fucking Mahomes.
Well, he went total. I will concede to that.
Different
Jalen
manner,
Hurts is
a
Matt
different
Ryan, bro.
style. It's
That's
not
the
going to be
dumbest
a
thing I've ever heard,
quarterback
bro.
that's going to get you.
No.
passing TDs.
Wait. Now I'm starting to get pissed off. Now I'm going to. How is he Matt Ryan? How is he Matt Ryan? Give me a solo cam, Mitch.
Matt
Give me a
Ryan
solo
is
Mitch.
the reason
Give
why
me
they
a
lost, not
solo
because of the
Mitch.
defense.
Now
Guys,
he got me
quiet.
started.
You do know that.
Yeah, he got me started. How is he Matt Ryan when he tied the game? He tied the freaking game, and he was this freaking close of winning the game, and your defense wet the bed. How is he Matt Ryan? 304 passing yards, a touchdown, 3 rushing. How is he Matt Ryan? He's the best quarterback in the NFC. Quite possibly the best quarterback in the NFL. How is he Matt Ryan?
For Alexander, your quarterback is Kirk Cousins himself.
We're gonna prove it wrong.
Dak Prescott.
Dak
Prescott is a Derek Carr, man. He can't even get past the division round. So if you want to talk about my quarterback
got me started on this show, man.
Cool cat. Listen to me real quick.
Now they got me started on this show.
See, people with those comments.
And I thought I got all this out of my system yesterday.
See, people with those comments don't know football, man.
Now they got me
because
started.
Matt Ryan cost his team the W. He threw a pick in the fourth quarter, I believe, to give the Patriots the lead. That's not how it worked 2 days ago. Jalen Hurts didn't lose that game. Jalen Hurts was the one who was bringing us back. Matt Ryan threw a pick, I believe, in the Super Bowl when they were trying to win the game. Stop it, man. This is the dumbest thing. This is what I'm saying. People don't know football, man. How is Matt Ryan anything like Jalen Hurts? Jalen Hurts is 10 times better than Matt Ryan. And Jalen Hurts would have definitely won with that defense in Atlanta, bro. So y'all can stop at that, man. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
You want to say something?
But it's typical for Cowboy fans because they don't have no knowledge.
Comment real quick off Cool Cat's comment. This quarterback
neither can Dak. Dak Prescott can't win a divisional round. What are you talking about? Derek Carr it might be better than Dak, honestly.
No, listen to me. Look, Hurts proved himself this offseason that he wanted to make a shot, and he did. He
I
brought us
know.
not
It's just
only
all
to the
these haters, doubts,
divisional,
and
he got
critics.
us to the NFC Championship game and got us to the Super Bowl. Maybe we did lose, but that man's going to bring us back. He had proved everyone
He
wrong
will.
after that. Hold on, listen to me talk. After that pre-year with a postseason to literally the Buccaneers, where we lost to Tom Brady at literally Tampa Bay, Florida, Jalen Hurts has been on a mission. He literally showed this season that he is not to be underestimated. Lo and behold, we lost. We lost to the Chiefs. Yes, we did. But he proved it can be done again. And he will be our quarterback. He's going to remain our quarterback, and he's going to do it again. I'm not worried whatsoever. And you can bring Cool Cat Connor on here now, because I want to hear his response, because I know he's in complete agreement with me. I have no doubt whatsoever that this man is the answer to this Philadelphia Eagles organization. We're going to put answers around him and rebuild up the defense again. Build up a right coaching staff. We have the head coach. We need just some more key pieces to get it done. The Chiefs did it. They saw in 19. Didn't get it done. They came back, got it done. You can do the same thing just like the Chiefs.
Exactly. That's why I'm trying to say further, because it's not. I was pissed off yesterday because every Cowboy fan and their mama ran their mouth saying it was Jalen Hurts with that one fumble. And what I'm trying to say is, does he play defense and special teams? And he don't. He was this close of winning you a Super Bowl. All the defense had to do was put it back in his hands, and they did it. Now, when it comes to this season, when it comes to this upcoming season, I have faith in Jalen Hurts. Let's be real. Mitch knows this. I have faith in Jalen Hurts will get the job done. Because let me say this to all the haters, doubters, and critics in the back. He is the best quarterback. You can say NFL because further will. But to me, the best quarterback in the NFC. Let's go down the list. NFC West. 49ers need a quarterback. Rams, rebuild. Cardinals, congratulations, y'all got Jonathan Gannon, but y'all got a Kyler Murray problem. Seattle, they need some pieces. NFC North, Minnesota, trash. Green Bay, y'all got Aaron Rodgers problem. Detroit Lions, we see y'all about you need some pieces. Bears, y'all still in a rebuild. NFC South, all four of y'all are trash, and all four of you. Exactly. And Tom Brady is gone, and all four of y'all need some quarterbacks. Our division, and Cole, I want you to hear this. Giants, you got to see about Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley. Washington, trash. And finally, Dallas Cowboys. You're not going to help out Dak Prescott, and you won't do a thing in the free agency because let me repeat myself. Jerry Jones is cheap. Jerry Jones is cheap. They won't evolve next year, Cole. They won't. All these teams, they'll be the same exact thing. What you think Kyler Murray's going to step up this season?
No, he's not going to have the right head coach to do that. And I just want to hear. I didn't mean to cut you off, but anybody who thinks that the Eagles can't get back because they paid Jalen, let me tell you something, man. We got the best.
They didn't pay him yet. Put me back on the screen. Hold on.
Exactly.
Put me back on the screen. Hold on, EC. Hold on, EC. They didn't pay him yet. We don't know how much he's going to get. He's going to get whatever that man wants. You pay him. He didn't get paid yet. Damn it. He didn't get paid yet. Ooh, go ahead.
Eagles
EC.
going 0-17. That's never happened. And how we going 0-17 when we almost went to? See, comments like that don't make sense, man. You know, at this point, man, it's crazy how many trolls are in here because we lost Super Bowl, but you know they wish they were in position. You wouldn't even know what it's like to lose Super Bowl because you've never been there since '98. You know what I'm saying? And you probably weren't alive the last time your daddy saw Super Bowl because you weren't even alive. So you know I understand why you're trolling because you never experienced pain. You know what I'm saying? Dak Prescott's never been to past an NFC Championship game. You know what I'm saying? It must be frustrating, you know, that you couldn't even get past the 49ers where we ended up crushing them to get to the Super Bowl. You will
I
never
want
see
to
no
I want to address
Mahomes.
this comment.
You never
I
played
want to.
against Brady.
It's
You played against Jim Kelly. Come on, man. And who's the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback? Who's the other one that you beat? Come on, man. You never played against Mahomes. So stop it, man. I don't understand why these trolls are out here talking about our success. You know what I'm saying? With the fact that we lost Super Bowl, now they want to say something, man. But you were quiet. You should be quiet because you went one and done out the playoffs. I'm sorry, you went out with no MC Championship game appearance. You know what I'm saying? So you have no room to talk. It's so weird, and it's really weird and really sad that you have to work. You have to ask for someone to beat us because you couldn't do it. And you have to go off someone else's says. You're not the Kansas City Chiefs. You didn't win a Super Bowl. You don't have a quarterback named Patrick Mahomes. You got Dak. You got Jones. You got whoever, Carson Wentz or Taylor Heineke. So again, I never met no weird fan base. This is so weird. The weird fan base that I'm seeing. Come on, man. Y'all need to grow up and stop letting off Kansas City Chiefs success, man. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. It's not. It's just weird, bro. It's weird vibes, bro. Like you're living off the Kansas City Chiefs success. Did you make it to the Super Bowl? No, you didn't. So why are you talking about this Eagles team? The Eagles made it further than you did. Come on, man. It's so weird, bro.
Randy,
I'm
you
gonna
got
start
anything to say, bro? Randy, you got anything to say?
No.
All right.
I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but I never met a fan base that lives off this Kansas City Chiefs success, man. You're not in the Super Bowl, and you stay talking about us, bro. Like again, man. Like if the Dallas Cowboys were in the Super Bowl, I would have nothing to say. Even if you lose it, I'd be saying you did. Listen, you were there. I would not be clowning you, but you know what? It's the Cowboy fans, man. You know what I'm saying? The fact that this guy has a Jalen Hurts profile and his name is Jalen Hurts, I wouldn't even take him seriously because he's probably 8-year-old still living with mommy, and he probably has to go to school Monday or what's today? Today, I forget the day. Is it Wednesday, Thursday? Forget the day it is.
You're proving my point.
You know what I'm saying?
That was
Whatever.
Boys for Life's material. You're proving my point again. You're a Boys for Life wannabe. It's the same exact thing, bruh.
He used to want to buy new clothes when you pay me. How about that?
It's the same exact
The
thing.
point I'm trying to make
You
is to
pay
all the
me.
haters, doubters, and critics. The point I'm trying to make is to all the haters, doubters, and critics is the Philadelphia Eagles are going to win the division. We're going to win the conference, and we're going back. I don't fear nobody in the NFC. I really
No.
don't. I don't
And
fear
I don't
nobody
mean
in
to
the
stutter,
NFC.
man, but it's like I
don't
just
fear
don't
nobody.
understand why people are weird, man.
I don't fear
People
nobody.
are weird, bro.
Get y'all a quarterback or rebuild. And Jerry Jones is cheap. Simple as that. I don't fear nobody. Fix y'all ish, and then we'll talk. Cowboys, y'all got a Jerry Jones is cheap problem. Get your owner fixed. Talk to your owner. Tell him to help your quarterback out, and then we'll talk. Until then,
Today's
the Eagles
Tuesday.
are
I
the best
forgot.
team
My
in the
fault.
NFC.
Today's
We're
Tuesday,
going
so
back to the Super Bowl. I'm
yeah,
done talking to everybody in
we
NFC
might go
because
next year.
everybody's either
We might go
rebuilding,
next year.
you need a quarterback, or Jerry Jones is cheap. I'm done talking to the NFC. You're all looking for quarterbacks. You're all rebuilding, and Jerry Jones is cheap.
Well, I
I'm
look
done.
at it this way, right?
I'm
If
done.
you're not in the Super Bowl and you're not the Kansas City Chiefs fan, man, keep moving, keep it pushing, because you're not even in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's like me if the Cowboys make the Super Bowl, right? Which never happened because it won't happen. It will never happen as long as I'm alive, right? And I'm here trolling you. I'm not even in the Super Bowl. I lost the playoffs. Why am I talking about another team's success? Because that's weird vibes, bro. That's goofy stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all here talking about another team's success. Why didn't your team play against the Eagles in the NFC Championship game?
Get
Because
some
you
more
went home.
pieces, and maybe the Lions will catch us. Until then, no. Get
The
some more
Lions are
pieces.
trash, bro. The Lions are trash. They still got a lot more to do. They're not trash, I wouldn't say, but they're in a rebuild mode. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys been choking 28 years, man. In 8 years talking about Super Bowls, man. That should be the last out your dictionary. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't know what it's like to lose a Super Bowl because you've never been there since 28 years, bro. So again, this is weird vibes, man. If you're not a Kansas City Chiefs fan, keep it pushing, keep it moving. Go get a quarterback, draft some talent, and keep it moving. Then worry about next year if you're going to go to Super Bowl. Some weird people, man. Y'all worried about the wrong people, man. You need to worry about your owner not messing up Dak Prescott. Well, he's been messing up
They
Dak
already
Prescott since
did.
rookie
They
year.
already did. They're not getting OBJ.
Exactly. The
They're
man's
not
30
getting
years
D
old and
Hop.
still can't
They're
get past the
not
division round,
getting
bro.
Stephon Diggs. They're not going to do it. Cole could
Stephon
be on
Diggs?
you.
They're not
Yeah,
getting him.
that's
Josh
what
Allen has him
Trayvon
for a
did
whole
to
year.
act. Hold on, EC. Hold on, EC. Because Cole gonna. Because this is why I say Jerry Jones is cheap. Cole, Trayvon Diggs, acts and is begging for Jerry and Stephen Jones to call Stephon Diggs for a trade.
You got any first round? I mean, bro, the Buffalo Bills are not trading no Stephon Diggs to y'all. You better off going and trying to see if you could get T. Higgins out of the Bengals, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't got no money. You got no cap space. Your quarterback is locked in. Like y'all worried about
Micah
us.
Parsons help. EC also Micah Parsons asking for help. CD Lamb's asking for help. Dak
Listen,
Prescott is
they can
asking
go
for
ahead
help.
and ask help all they want, man. They still got to go past the current MC champion. They got to go past the MC champion. You know what I'm saying? That's the Philadelphia Eagles.
You mean like how you have Dax in yours?
Hurts. So you want to tell me right now
Like
you want to
that,
take Hurts
right?
over Dak
Kinda like
Prescott?
that, right?
Because guess what? I guarantee the Cowboys, if we traded Hurts to the Cowboys, they'd be talking about Hurts as the best quarterback. Stop,
They wanted
man.
to draft him.
Hey
They
guys,
did.
I'll leave y'all. Hey
Jerry
guys, I
Jones.
gotta go.
Jerry
I'll
Jones
leave
had
y'all
his.
to Cole. All right, I'll leave y'all to Cole. I'll be back later.
All right, cool,
Okay.
Cal. I'll talk to you.
Yep.
I mean,
Cole.
Jerry
Hey,
Jones.
Cole.
Go ahead.
Jerry Jones is cheap. Jerry Jones cheap. See y'all.
Jalen Hurts was the Cowboys' eye, man. Are y'all serious, bro? See, this is why Cowboy fans are the dumbest fan base in the world, man. Here they are talking about again. I never met no weird ass fans, man. Y'all are worried about the wrong people, man. Y'all happy the Eagles lost the Super Bowl. That's not your worries. You need to worry about getting better. Why is your quarterback throwing more picks than any other quarterback right now? The man is leading in picks. You're worried about the Eagles Super Bowl. At least we
I
were
don't know,
there.
man. It's just crazy.
At least
It's
we were
crazy.
there. You never
But-
played against Patrick Mahomes. You didn't even play against Tom Brady. Imagine the Cowboys not beating Tom Brady in the
I
Super
have
Bowl.
no idea.
Imagine Cowboys not playing against Patrick Mahomes. You'll never play against Patrick Mahomes. Imagine that. We played against Tom Brady. We played against the 2000 quarterbacks that were in the Super Bowl. 2000 year when quarterbacks were in the Super Bowl. It wasn't Jim Kelly.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Yep. But I just have one question for you guys. Quez Watkins gone?
Bro, I want him gone so bad, man. I'm looking at you know how I take? I know a lot of people wouldn't like this, but I might take that Ohio State receiver in the first round. He's playing the slot most times.
Pick or the 30th? The 10th
Huh?
pick? Ooh.
I
Well,
mean, listen. I mean, I wouldn't. No, I might go defense band, man, because we need some defense help, man. That's what I was stupid. I think you gotta take another receiver though in the draft.
We do.
'Cause, like-
We actually do, yes.
But I think you gotta go safety. I don't mean to cut you off. I think you gotta go safety. I think you gotta go corner. I would love another pass rusher because I think Brandon Graham is getting old, and I don't know if we're gonna bring him back. Right? You still don't know what Fletcher Cox is, and I don't know if you're gonna bring him back. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if Javon Hargrave's coming back because he still needs the contract. So you got a lot of pieces
Epps
that you
is
got.
missing. Hargrave.
Well, Epps can go, man. I'm sick of him
Cox.
too. Epps can go too.
Graham,
Epps can go too. I'm done with that.
Joseph
Brandon
is
Graham's
gonna
gonna
need
retire.
one. Edwards, the linebacker, TJ Edwards.
You gotta bring Epps back. You gotta bring Edwards back, man. You can't let him go, bro. He's been very
We
good.
gotta let him go.
No, for the tackling, we can't make a tackle.
No.
Listen, man.
someone better.
Like
You gotta find
AK
someone-
Eagle,
No,
like AK Eagle
please,
says, man.
God,
I'm
no.
tired of trying to find another linebacker, man. We finally found a
No,
linebacker
you
that
gotta
we
find
actually
other
groomed.
linebackers. I'm sick of these linebackers, dude. They're terrible.
So what linebacker do you want in a
I
draft?
don't have one
Because
on top
we
of
don't
my head
draft
right now.
linebackers usually.
I don't have one on top of my head right now, but dude, I gotta go. I gotta part with all these linebackers except for Riddick.
What about Kobe Dean?
Well, he's a project. It sounds like I don't understand why we're not using him right now. I don't
Because
get
Just
it.
Jonathan
I got
Gannon.
his injury last year.
depth
And
chart is.
same with Davis. What the fuck are we not using him in the Super Bowl for? What's our excuse? He's
I mean, they
ready.
were sitting back and
He's
learning, man. I
1
mean,
year ready
when
to
you got
go.
linebackers, when you got so much linebackers, are you going to use? I mean, if we didn't have linebackers, I think N'Kobe Dean would have been a starter. But when you got T.J. Edwards, you got Kazir White, you got this
They
linebacker depth.
failed
I
us
believe
in the
that.
Super Bowl. God, Lord, that is one of the reasons.
I'm just
Yeah.
happy Jonathan Gannon is gone, bro. I'm just happy. Like, I want to see
Me
where
too.
defense coordinator
Me
is.
too.
Like, give me my guy Mike Zimmer, man. Mike Zimmer, welcome to Philly, buddy.
Are you guys happy that Shane Steichen is gone? Because people are telling me that they are.
I'm not mad at Pasade's gone because I don't miss those quarterback reads. I think Brian Johnson's going to be a hell of a coach
Yeah.
because I think Brian Johnson is going to be a really good coach offensive coordinator. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
I
like
think him and I think him and Jalen Hurts are going to be really good with each other. I think we might get a. Listen, I'm going to say this. I think Brian Johnson might be a genius that we
Yeah.
just don't know about. Because this guy, I think is going to. I'm glad we promote him. You know what I'm saying? Because there was rumors that maybe Stoutland might be offensive coordinator because we did pay him and he was supposed to. Remember, he was supposed to be an offensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers. He stayed because he got a new contract. So I'm just glad that we might promote Brian Johnson. But like I said, if you get Mike Zimmer, man, and you have Brian Johnson, your offensive coordinator, you have Nick Sirianni, man, this team is going to click, bro. I'm telling you, that's a perfect match right there. Think about it. Mike Zimmer, Nick Sirianni as head coach, offensive coordinator Brian Johnson. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
This will be a hell of a season.
He's
Yeah.
willing it into existence.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's also aggressive, man. He's also aggressive. Like, I think he would be really aggressive. So he's going to have a lot of talent. Like, because I think the Eagles they're not letting everybody talk about C.J. Gardner-Johnson going what? C.J. Gardner-Johnson's not going nowhere. They're paying him. They're going to pay him.
They got to pay him and Edwards. I want Edwards to stay.
You also got to pay Jalen Hurts too.
Yeah. Of course.
But I believe
Sanders
C.J.
is gone.
Gardner-Johnson's going to get signed first.
Yo, what up, boys? What up, bro?
Eagles going 8-9. See, dumb stuff like that don't make sense, man. 8-9. How are we going 8-9? Explain that.
We do have a tough schedule, but I don't think we're going to go 8-9. But how do you guys? Oh my God! I was gonna. Oh yeah, Bradbury, staying or gone?
I'm not paying him the top money.
I think Bradbury should be gone. Honestly.
I think he will. I think he'll go to the Giants again.
Why would he go back there? I know he said he's open to it.
Because they're going to pay him.
Yeah, totally.
You're going to have a totally different team. Bro, why do y'all think that, man? Okay, we have a different team, but we're going to have multiple picks to fill those positions in. We got 2 first-round picks. I believe a couple second-round picks. Come on, man.
Yeah, but
we got to listen. We're not you. We got a GM that can create cap space. We got a GM that's a genius in cap space. We got a GM that can manipulate the cap space. Y'all don't got that. You got Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones Jr. We got we got Howie Roseman, the genius who knows how to manipulate cap space, the guy who fleeced teams and get players, man. Don't underestimate Howie Roseman. If I know Howie Roseman, he'll figure it out.
Yeah, he will. So
you don't got Howie Roseman. You got Stephen Jones.
You know what's amazing with Howie Roseman? Like, we've been like wanting him gone for the longest time. For the longest time, we all wanted him gone, and now
me too. But now, when I look at it, I want him to stay. I'm glad. Listen, I hope he signed to a 50-year deal. pay him all that money, man. He's a genius, bro. Hey, was Jordan Davis this playoffs? I mean, were you in the NFC Championship game? Jordan Davis was in the Super Bowl, wasn't he? Now he might not won it, but he was in the Super Bowl, right? Where's Michael Parsons at? Where's Dak Prescott at? Hey, Bush Paulette, did you say you were going to win the division and get the number 1 seed? Didn't you say that?
That was
okay.
Cole, wasn't it?
No, that was Boys for Life. I have a clip of him.
Oh, really?
I have it on my screen. Yeah.
Cole too, yeah.
I got it. He's not slick. I have it.
What up, Gregor? Yep. And then Coles had to sing the Fly Eagles Fly.
Listen, man. You know
That was funny.
the Cowboys right now are in a wreck, man, because they might lose Pollard this year. They don't know who their quarterback is right now. The quarterback has regressed, and they don't want to admit that. They worried about my quarterback, but their quarterback's leading the picks, and he's in his 8th year, and they might draft another quarterback. Like, again, man, like, we are going to be fine. We got 2 first-round picks. We got A.J. Brown on a contract. Devontae Smith still has another, 3 years, 2 years, something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
So he'll eventually get the bag when it comes to time.
Mm-hmm.
And Hassan Reddick is on the contract. Josh
huge.
Sweat's on the contract. We got Dallas Goedert on the contract. Maddox is on the contract. The only guy we got to pay is C.J. Gardner-Johnson. He will be on the contract because we're signing him. There's no way we let him walk.
If
You know what I'm
they
saying?
let him walk, they must see someone in draft or a free agency.
They're not letting him walk, man. They just paid all that. They just paid a lot. They just traded for him. You know what I'm saying? To bring him here. They're not letting him walk. He's their best safety. They're not letting him walk. You know what I'm saying? And the cap space, I believe, goes up this year. You know what I'm saying? I think cap space are going up, so we have more cap space going into the season because I believe isn't the cap space going to go up this year too? So we got a lot more room.
I think
Right?
so, yeah.
I don't think you bring Miles Sanders back. I'm done with him. You know what I'm saying? He almost fumbled twice in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I go get my guy Jamar Gibbs, bring him to Philadelphia. That's why you can have the Alabama connection, and then go get my guy Antonio Johnson, the safety, if he falls in the second round.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in the late second round. We're gonna be Howard's gonna be willing and dealing these picks, man. I'm not worried about where the team is. We still got our offensive attack. We got Lane Johnson still here. We got Isaac Smile might be gone, but we still got replacement because we can always draft another offensive tackle in the rounds because we got Jeff Stalin, the best offensive tackle head coach in football. We got Jordan Mailata on the contract. Landon Dixon is still on his rookie deal. So again, I mean, we are fine. Okay,
Yep.
the salary did go up. Okay,
Yeah, it did go up. It did.
so I mean, we're fine.
Yep.
So
We're good.
we're gonna be all right, man. I trust Howie Roseman. Howie Roseman is very good with cap space. He can manipulate it, and I believe he'll get everything done he needs to. If one thing I'm comfortable with is Howie Roseman's going to be able to get these contracts done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think C.J. Gardner-Johnson gets locked up. I think you sign Jalen Hurts. I think T.J. Edwards might come back on the cheap deal. I think you bring Boston Scott back. And I believe that you sign Javon Hargrave. And I think that you go into the draft and you draft these players, man.
Now Miles Sanders gone.
I'm not bringing him back.
I'm
not
not
bringing him
either. I'm
I'll
not
let him
either.
go to Buffalo. He was busy doing the gritty in Buffalo, right? Doing
Yeah.
the Buffalo with the and not shut DeMar Hamlin, but you're in the football game. There's no time for dancing. Like, get your mind right. So he can go to gritty and do the Buffalo dance. You know what I'm saying? Go break tables, do all that
Him and
stuff.
James Cook. Him and Cook. Wow, that'd be a good duo. I like that. But I'm gonna close this out in like a minute. AM, did you have anything to say?
Man, what a great talk, dude. Shout out to EC1 being here. Shout out Next Should being here. Shout out everyone
We
being
got a collab, dude. I want to get
It's
you on
been
my
a crazy
channel.
fucking talk, but dude, we got
Sure,
a lot
sure,
to fix.
sure.
But dude, we
I mean,
got
it's okay.
so much, and I tell you what, I have no worries that Jalen Hurts is gonna be somebody that's gonna bring us back to this
Mhm.
fucking point next year. I mean, whether we get it done or not, he has shown that he can get us to a Super Bowl, and that's good enough for me. I don't know about
I
you.
also think the Arizona game is always cursed, man. You remember when McNabb
No,
was
dude,
playing?
I
in-
know it has been for the Eagles. It has been a curse since 2001. And we finally broke that curse with Jalen Hurts earlier in the preseason, beating the Cardinals. It was a hard-fought game. Got me
In the
worried. It
regular
was
season?
close. But, man, I knew we were going to come back there. And that was my
And
biggest
Howie, not
fearful
Bowie.
was coming back to Arizona. And I
Mhm.
mean, people probably don't know that for a certain reason, but dude, we haven't won in Arizona since 2001.
Yeah.
I mean, prior to this year, Jalen Hurts broke that record. He
And we
broke the
won. We
record.
won because of our field goal miss too. John DeGane almost blew that game too.
Yeah, I know. God Fucking damn it, Jonathan Gannon.
All right, guys.
You're
All
right
right.
about that one. You're right
So
about that.
thank you all for tuning in to MK Headlines episode.
I gotta go grill
65.
some burgers.
Oh yeah, me too. I got some dinner to eat. And guys, we'll catch you all
Sure.
later. Great show. EC1, you're always welcome to pop on. Always
I
welcome, bro.
appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Go subscribe to those too, man. I appreciate them for having me on, and always fly go slide. You know what I'm saying?
Fly Eagles
Got a lot
fly.
to talk about this offseason,
Oh,
man.
are you
Can't
still
wait.
here? If not, anyways, Fly Eagles fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory.